to welcome you to another exciting episode of Pens in Use. This week, I have a collection of 10 pens. I have a Lamy Safari. I have a Pilot Justus 95. I have a Platinum 3776. I have a Sailor 1911. I have a Waterman's 52. A Lanxivi Crocodile celluloid pen. Lamy 2000. Another Platinum 3776, another Platinum 3776, and a TWSBI 580 aluminum. Anyway, we'll take a look at each of the pens. So I'm in my Bomo Art Journal notebook, which is a really nice notebook. There's last week. And yes, some of these pens are stuck, and I can't grab that. Some of these pens are still in use, but some are not. So, worth looking at. So the first one that I'll do my title with. So this is April 7th. I'm just going to double check the date because I've got a sudden fear that it's not actually April 7th. Oh, good. Okay. So, April 7th, 2017. Now, this first pen, I just published a review of that this week. This is a Lanxivi Crocodile pen. No, I published it last week. I take that back. But it's still inked up. Okay, so I really have enjoyed this pen. I really don't think it's celluloid, but the description says it's celluloid. You know, you have a crocodile clip. You've got a lot of details. The finish, this isn't painted metal like a lot of your Chinese fountain pens. This is, well, plastic, I guess. I think in my review I showed, when you look inside the cap, maybe not under this lighting, but you can see that it's chunks of plastic. So, I like it. I like this pen a lot. It has a very quality feel, has a very quality look. It writes well. It's just an awesome pen. Another pen, which I have refilled several times. This is a Pilot Justus 95. Now, you've seen this pen before. It has a little cantilever. You can extend to make hard writing or soft writing. Since I've done both on this series, I will only do the soft writing. It's a Pilot Justus. '95. It's a fine nib pen. And the ink is Sailor. Epinard. And Sailor Epinard is an ink you can no longer purchase. Now, luckily, right before it was discontinued, a pen pal, who I don't know if she wants me to provide her name, so I'll just say that she's in Florida, provided me with an extra bottle of it, which is good, because I just used up the bottle of Sailor Epinard that I purchased. I am hoping that Sailor will bring this ink back, but who knows. All right, my next pen is one that really grew on me. This is a Platinum 3776 in the Yamanaka finish. The nib on this pen is a soft medium. I'll provide you a close-up here in just a minute, but the ink is De Atramentis. Aubergine. lunch this week, I've been eating eggplant lasagna, and basically what that means is I cut up eggplant on 1/16 setting on my mandolin and use that instead of noodles. And it worked! I can't cut 1/16 of an inch by hand, but the mandolin I can. And tasted good, so very happy with that. So this is supposed to be kind of the color of eggplant. I won't argue. But I'm going to set the pen aside because my other pen here is a regular medium. This ink is a black ink. It's there's a name for it. It's not coming to me right now, but it basically means that it's suspended particles and nano something. That's coming to me. But anyway, the main point is it's a not in a soft nib. It's a regular nib. So just for giggles and snorts, let's just do this. No pressure. Pressure. No pressure. Now with the soft nib, no pressure. Pressure. No pressure. So you can clearly see its soft nib on the platinum pen does have an effect. Now I'm going to give you a close-up of both nibs because Pens and Tea did a video just recently. She compared the soft fine to the regular fine, and she said that the soft fine is more rounded. So let's just find out if that's true. Okay, I guess I got to move it over here. Doggone it. Up. Alright, so my magnifier's out because I killed the battery and I haven't been to a big town to buy a replacement battery. You know what? I think Pens and Tea is right. So the soft nib is on your left. It should be on the left side of the screen. The regular medium is on your right. I think the soft one is more narrow. Possibly more curved. It's hard to tell. It certainly looks like it. So, yeah, kind of interesting. Now that this Sailor Kyoguro ink has that fun sailor smell. It's one of the inks I've been trying out as a potential replacement daily use black ink. I will admit that using it put it off my list. Why? It's too gray. If I'm going to buy a black ink, I want black. Now I have another ink here. This is in my Lamy Safari, and this is for John Blackburn. So Lamy Safari. Fine nib in this. The pen is a coral pen, but that doesn't matter. This is a platinum carbon black. John Blackburn asked me to compare the Safari to the Lamy 2000. Now I don't have the same kind of ink in, so keep that in mind. This isn't a scientific test. So the Lamy 2000. Also a fine. And here I have Noodler's Black. To me, it looks like the Lamy 2000 is more fine than the Safari. But let's just put it to the test. No pressure with the Safari. No pressure Lamy 2000. Okay, yeah, Lamy 2000 is clearly more fine. Let's just do a little bit of pressure. Safari. $2,000. So I think the moral of this story is that the 2000 is more fine, but part of that has to do with the shape of the nib. And Goulet Pens did a nice video about the shape of the Lamy 2000 nib, so I won't cover that here. Let's set them aside. We're getting down to the pens. This is a Waterman's 52. This pen is older than me. I've done the review, and Chris Rapp 52. Yes, I'm still using it. It's wonderful on this paper. I love the color of that ink. I love the way this pen writes. It's just a lot of fun. All right, 3 more pens to go. This here, TWSBI. This is a TWSBI 580 aluminum. And the nib is a broad nib. Now the ink is kind of interesting. The ink is Robert Oster. And the color is Fire and Ice. So, I'll just be clear, on this paper I don't see it. I do not see the fire. I see the ice, that's the blue. On other paper like Tomoe River paper, I do see a little bit of the fire, but just not enough to... I don't see the excitement that people have about this ink. I'll be honest. Robert Oster has some wonderful inks. I really love their jade ink, even though it doesn't look like jade. This one does not thrill me. All right, 2 more pens to go. This one is a Platinum 3776. Soft fine. And the ink is Edelstein, which is a pelican ink. Onyx. It's definitely sufficiently black, but the ink itself just kind of disappointed me. I will not be using this as a daily use ink either. The Platinum Carbon Black disappointed me. Newler's Black is closer. I'll be honest, right now, and I'm not done, but the 2 front runners are Aurora Black and Lamy Black. Interesting. All right, I have 1 more pen to show you. I may have mentioned in another video that I'm on kind of a fountain pen buying hiatus. That didn't work out so well. This is one of the pens I bought. This is a Sailor Realo. I also bought a regular Sailor 1911, and both of them were purchased on the hiatus, along with a few vintage pens that you haven't seen yet. So this is a Sailor 1911 Realo with a broad nib. The pen itself, I gotta look up what it is using bookbinders. Red Spitting Cobra. But I'll be honest, looking at that writing sample, that ink doesn't do much for me. But the pen is kind of fun. I can't wait to review it. It has a piston filling mechanism. It is a Sailor. I like the ink window. There's a lot to like about this pen. I have another Sailor 1911. It's in that, what was it called? That really springtime color, that blue like a robin's egg that's only available in the United States. I can't remember the name for it, but I have that one too. Really nice pens. Alright, so when we look at the pens I used this week, one of the things I see is I'm really missing the green color, so I think I'll ink up a green pen. But, yeah, I'm looking at this, and the winner among the black is the Noodler's Black. The Edelstein Onyx is definitely very black, but not as black as the Noodler's. So, interesting. But, anyway, those are the pens I'm using this week. What you can expect to see coming soon. I will be starting a series of videos on note-taking. They might be saying, what? Well, let me tell you, I'm a teacher. I look at things as a teacher. I look at things as, well, what would I do in that position? And one of the things I do to help myself pay attention is I take notes. And there are a lot of different styles for taking notes. You know, watch videos. Take notes on them. How easy is it for you to watch this video and just go, nah. Take notes on it. You'll pay attention to it. And I guarantee that for any video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about how to take notes, how to pay attention. And I hope it's interesting. I want to do some walking and talking videos. I have loaned that camcorder right there for a little while, apparently a little while longer, because the person I borrowed it from won't be in my town for a more time than expected. So, yeah, I get to use the camera a little longer. You will be seeing some old stuff videos. I'm probably going to call it Vintage Squirrel, but anyway, I want to just pursue some of the older technologies like slide rules and so on. So, anyway, lots of good things coming on the channel. Hope this is interesting. Hope it was useful. I'm recording this about 10 at night. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice because I'm flippin' tired. And I really need to get to bed, and I'm probably going to edit this video together tomorrow morning because I'm about ready to fall asleep right here as I sit. So I thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.